Hi guys, welcome to Tell Us program with Iyanoluwa. I'm so delighted to be here today. Yes, I look beautiful. I know, I'm shy. Okay, so on this beautiful note, I say welcome to Tell Us program with Iyanoluwa. And on the show today, I brought a content creator, a blogger on the show today. So on this beautiful note, I am welcoming Paul Stephen. Welcome on the show today, Paul.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here with you today.
Thank you so much. Thank you for creating time to come on the show. Thank you. So yes, our topic of discussion today is content curating. So how did content creating come about for you? As in, what inspired you to start creating content? Because I know that for me, I feel like content creation, let me put it like that, became more is it viral, or I don't know the right word to use now, during COVID-19. I feel like that's when people really started doing this content thing more. I'm not saying people have not been doing it before then, but more happened in 2020. So how did content creation start for you?
Okay, yeah, you're not wrong. Actually, content creation was at its peak from 2020 thereabouts. Though we've had people that have been they've been into content creating in 2017, 2018. But yeah, like you said, in 2020, it took a new turn. So for me, yeah, I would say back then in secondary school, as a secondary school kid now, I see myself, I've had friends looking at me, I'll be like, bro, you need to go into acting, you're really good at this. So I can picture one time when I was in the field, yeah, I had several persons. I looked around and I could count about 20 persons. They all stood and they were laughing, and wow. I was like, wait, what am I doing? Am I the one making these people laugh? And they were all, as in, you could just see they were all relieved, laughing, and they were like, bro, after this, it would be so painful after secondary school, we don't see you on the screen. And then I had to okay, in the bathroom, I see myself talking to myself, yeah, acting. I watch a movie and I'm looking, I can actually do this thing. I can actually do this. Do you understand? So before you know, I discovered that this is a gift. You understand? We're all born with a gift. There's something you are really exceptional. There's something special about you. I just noticed that, okay, I do this and people tell me, you're really good at this. How about you go into this further? For me, that was how I discovered, and I went to uni. From there, I got a platform, and yeah, that's how I got to I entered content creating fully.
Oh, okay. So it will take me to my next question to ask that. So how do you get your ideas?
Okay.
Some people, they will say that, when I was in the bedroom, they got the idea. How did you get your idea?
Okay, so for me, yeah, I've had I'm kind of person that I would say I've had a whole lot of real life issues, yeah. Okay. So most of the times, I get my ideas through things I've experienced. Like really crazy stuff I've experienced. Even most people will watch my movies on YouTube and they'll be like, oh, this storyline is mad. How did you get there? I'll be like, it happened to me actually. And they're all shocked. From things that I've experienced in life, most of the times I watch stuff also online. Trust me, I see things and I'm like, yes, I can actually remake this in a different way entirely, a different script, a different, plot and everything. Do you understand? Then finally, there's one secret I'd love to share. It helps me a whole lot. At night, I take a walk every night.
I don't know, middle of the night.
Give or take 11 to 12.
I don't understand.
I take a walk. Lagos is kind of noisy. You can agree with me, right?
Yes.
So when I take that walk, it kind of clears my head. It gives me, in fact, the inspiration needed that particular moment, it comes. I'm getting an idea. Funny enough, I walk with my books and people are looking like me, is this boy okay? And I'm writing on the street. Around 11.
My expression is saying, are you okay? I'm sorry.
It's weird, but this has helped me. I did it yesterday as I'm talking to you, and I wrote some things down. This is how I get my ideas, funny enough.
Are you not always maybe afraid of, they might gun you down? Okay. Anything, why
so the thing is,
in Yoruba, they will say, why don't share or something like
No, the thing is, I've always been a nice person. If I'm going for a journey or something, I'm taking the bus or something, I just love night. There's this thing about night. I'm more productive around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. You understand? Anything I do. That's why most times I sleep late and I wake up very late. So for me, I'm a night person. So it's easier for me. I'm taking that walk. There's this fresh air at night. I don't know if you agree with me. So for me, that's how I get my inspiration. So just these 3 ways.
So what has been your biggest challenge in content creation?
My biggest challenge will be consistency. People see, oh yeah, you can do this, you can do it. My brother, I can't try and now.
It's not easy, I tell
Being
you.
consistent is a whole lot of thing entirely.
It's not easy.
You know, doing this thing back to back, it takes a toll on you. Especially somebody like me, where I mix it with 9 to 5 at some point, because I do 9 to 5. I have other, like about 4 or 5 blogs I run, pages, you know, doing this thing and being consistent. I have to shoot my movie, I have to do this, I have to do that. It is crazy. And aside that, there was a time I lost my mom, just happened a few years back. So I had to like step down. I took about a year or two, a break. I had to like carry the family's business and stuff like that. So for me, this has been a challenge. Consistency has been a major challenge for me.
Wow. So what advice would you give to someone who is looking into monetizing content?
Okay.
I think you have mentioned it, that consistency, but is there any other thing?
Okay, looking to monetize content. Okay. Now this, you're not asking somebody that is beginning, like that's starting from scratch.
Oh yeah.
Monetizing is what we're looking at, right?
Yes. Okay. No. Let's take the two now.
Okay, let's take the two.
Yes.
Like if you're starting content creating, I'm not there yet. I feel most times I'm talking to myself actually. If you're starting content creating, first of all,
I know how many followers you are. I'm sorry, subscribers you have on YouTube.
Calm
Okay.
down.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, so the thing is, if you're starting content creating, if you know you will not be consistent, please don't start. Do you understand? Don't start. Because trust me, consistency will go a long way. I've not gotten to where I want to today because I lack in that aspect of consistency. Do you understand? Because if you know you can do this, keep this routine for good straight 6 months. If you're posting, if it's every day, if it's twice a week, if you can do it 6 months, you would see like an obvious growth. So 1 is consistency. 2 is don't give excuses. Enough of the excuses. Most people be like, I don't know where I can get a perfect studio. I feel I'm shy. I feel like, but deep down, you know you're good at this thing. So I've seen people who are seated together and they'll be like, I'm actually good at this particular thing. Stop with the excuses. That phone you have, how about you start using? Trust me, the project where you put much money might not even be the one that will give you a big break.
I agree.
Do you understand?
Yes.
It's the video that got viral. One of my videos that got viral on TikTok was something I just randomly did one time, and I saw, was it 20k views? That was my first 20k, and I was like, Jesus, what's going on? So no excuses from your room. No matter how I've seen people. There's this lady, I don't know if I'm allowed to call her name, just at that on TikTok, a medical student. She posts over 10 times in a day. Medical student in a kind of tattered hostel.
Wow.
And now she's making it big. She has left that hostel. So anywhere you are, there should not be excuse. Don't procrastinate. Start it as it is. So that's what I would just say. Try and make sure that if you know you want to go into this, you will be consistent. Do you understand? And just start. Don't make excuse. So for me, if you're looking at them monetizing, this is you starting up as a content creator. That's what I just spoke about. Them monetizing. Instagram. Let it not be like I'm demarketing Instagram. Most content creators will be like, yes, they will agree with me that Instagram is a no. If you want to make money, if you're looking at making money at that starting point, Instagram, don't put that energy. You can, if you have your videos, you can be posting on Instagram, trying and just build something. So that when somebody be like, what's your IG handle? Let's go look at it. But if you're looking at making money from Instagram, no. Focus on Facebook. TikTok help you grow it immediately. Facebook, monetizing Facebook page is a secret most people don't know. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. They can be hard. Some of them can, but TikTok is the easiest one growing a page. But they can be hard. Facebook and YouTube can be hard. But when it comes to monetizing, where you make money, probably you get a viral video and you earn. Facebook, YouTube, majorly. That's what I would say. Just focus on these two. Read, Google, go to YouTube, check videos. Most of the stuff I've learned, they're all on YouTube. You understand? Check videos. When it comes to monetize, how do I even monetize? What threshold am I looking at? All these things, you get all these things. But Facebook and YouTube are at the mainstream.
Okay, so what social media handle can people follow you?
Okay, so on YouTube, I have 2 channels. They're all on 40,000 subscribers. Well, I've Run with Steve. Run with Steve is where I post my personal stuff. Then Paul Sequences, my blog. Then on Facebook also we have Paul Premium Hub. You can just once you just click search on Paul Premium Hub on Facebook, it pops up. Then you also have Oasis Concept on Facebook, one of the blogs. Then Run with Steve also on Facebook. Paul Premium Hub on TikTok also. You see Run with Steve and the rest on TikTok. You see. Yeah, so they can always reach out anyhow. I'm always there.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much for coming on the show. And I
Thank
really
you.
do appreciate your time. So on this
Thank you.
beautiful note, yes, we have come to the end of Stella's program. Before I let you all go, so there's a production coming up, Once Upon an Elephant by Bosede Afolayan. And it's an Ephraim creative. This person has come together to help secondary school students to make them realize that, okay, yes, there's a part of you to read and there's a part of you of seeing that script being staged on a platform where you can watch it and you can remember. And so that's why Ephraim Creative have come together to come up with a production by Bosede Afolayan called Once Upon an Elephant, and it's happening June 14 at the Potter's Land School, Orchard Road, Eleganza Bus Stop, Lekki Ekpe Expressway. I'll take that again. The Potter's Land School, Orchard Road, Eleganza Bus Stop, Lekki Ekpe Expressway. And the first performance is happening 10 a.m., while the second performance is happening by 2 p.m. The regular ticket is 5,000 naira, while the VIP ticket is 10,000 naira, and it's happening 14th of June 2025. Before I let my guest go, there's a fun segment. So yes, my question is, what is the ridiculous thing you have ever done for love?
Ridiculous. Yeah, look, you want to cast me.
Yes.
But no problem. Okay, so there was one, I wouldn't call her name because she might see this here.
Okay.
So there's this lady, happens to be a childhood friend, kind of lost contact. We came back together somehow and started talking. And at some point, I liked her really. I'm not this kind of person that would do anything for love, actually.
Okay.
But this very day, she called me. I was looking at, trying to go for her and do everything, trying to please her and stuff like that. One of the days, she doesn't stay far from me. One of the days, around 12, she called me. She feels like taking a particular kind of drink around 12.
12 a.m. or
12, like midnight.
wow.
And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm coming. Love up, $1 for me.
Wow.
I came out in the middle of the night, took up, I was just putting on a shirt. I was heading down to her place. I was looking for the drink from, as in places to places. God so kind, I saw a lady, a supermarket kind of. Before she was already closing, I was like, young boy, what are you looking for? But mother, help me. My mother wants to take a drink. She wants to take a drink, and I got the drink, and I was at the doorstep. I told her like she should come down. Her dad was inside there. She came down. She was like, really? She took this, and funny, let me not bust it, but she said thank you reluctantly.
Oh.
And I didn't even, funny enough, I didn't even notice, I didn't even think of it. It was when they served me the breakfast, that was when like that. I went like, bro, you fuck up. So yeah, that was what I did. I feel ashamed, but yeah, it is what it is. Like,
Okay, please sign out on the show on our behalf. Because my mouth is still widely open. So maybe. So on this beautiful note, we'll come to the end of Stella's program with you. And Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
It was fun,
And so bye. See you guys again.